So you found a product that actually helps people, but you won't promote it. Why? Because you think promoting makes you pushy or salesy or annoying. You stay quiet and nobody benefits. Not you, not them. So this is a product you believe in. You used it. It worked. You know it could help people in your audience, right? But you don't share it because you're worried about what people will think. What if they think I'm just trying to make money? What if they get annoyed? What if they unfollow me? So you keep it to yourself. You don't want to be that person, right? The pushy salesperson nobody likes. And meanwhile, someone else found the same product. They share it casually, honestly. They say this helped me with this problem. Might help you too. Here's a link if you want it. People buy not because they felt pressured, because the recommendation felt genuine, because they had that problem and the timing was right. You're keeping helpful information to yourself because you're scared of being pushy. They're helping people solve problems and getting paid for it. The difference is you think promoting equals pushy. They know recommending equals helpful. And being afraid of annoying people makes sense, right? You've been on the receiving end of pushy sales people, right? You hated it. You don't want to be that, right? You don't want to make people uncomfortable. You don't want to lose trust by being too salesy. So you overcorrect. You stay completely silent. You don't promote anything because that feels safer. But here's what you need to understand. There's a massive difference between pushy and helpful. And you're confusing the two. And here's the difference. Firstly, pushy is forcing. Recommending is offering. Pushy is when you won't take no for an answer, right? When you pressure people, when you manipulate, when you make people feel guilty for not buying. That's pushy. And yeah, that's annoying. Recommending is different. This product helped me. Here's why. Here's the link if you're interested. Take it or leave it, right? No pressure, no manipulation, just information. They decide, right? You're offering, not forcing, right? That's not pushy. That's helpful. You're giving them an option. They choose what to do with it. Secondly, hiding solutions from people who need them isn't humble. It's selfish. You think staying quiet is being humble, being considerate, not being pushy. But that's wrong. If you know something that could help someone and you don't tell them, you're not being humble. You're being selfish. You're prioritizing your comfort over their solution. You're letting them struggle because you don't want to feel awkward. If someone's struggling with something and you know a product that solves it, tell them. That's not pushy. That's caring, right? And thirdly, people want recommendations from people they trust, right? You think people don't want to be sold to. True. They don't want to be sold to by strangers, right? By scammers, by pushy salespeople. But they do want recommendations from people they trust, right? From friends, from people who've been helpful before, right? That's you. If you've been providing value, right? If you've been honest, if you've been helpful, they trust you. When you recommend something, they don't see it as pushy. They see it as helpful because it's coming from someone who already proved they care, right? Your recommendation has weight, so use it. So how do you promote products without being pushy? How do you share affiliate links in a way that feels helpful and not salesy? Your mindset is 95% of this. You need to separate offering from forcing. You need to stop hiding solutions because you're scared. You need to understand that your recommendations matter to people who trust you. But you also need a framework, how to share products naturally, right? How to be honest about your experience, how to give people the information they need without pressuring them. I created a free guide that breaks this down in 7 easy steps. This is the guide I wish I had when I first started. It's free because I want you to actually start helping people and not just staying silent, right? The link is in the description. Go grab it, read it, and take action. And then share something helpful today. Drop a fire emoji if you're done staying quiet and starting to help people. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm out.